I never heard metal until I was, or rock even, really, until I was 12, 13 years old. Dad being in a country band. The closest thing I would get to would be like Skinner or Molly Hatchet. And then I remember hearing, like, it was probably Shout at the Devil or something like that, and going, I want to do that. Charvel was the first guitar I ever wanted. All of the guys that I was into as a kid, that's what they were playing. I wanted a Charvel Model 1. There was a black one in a store not far from where I lived, and I would go down and play it every day. And it eventually sold, and I never got that guitar. I'm always kind of bummed about it. Time goes on, and I go through a bunch of different guitars, Charvel being one of them, and then when it came back around, I was thrilled, because then it was like, sweet, I'm gonna get the Charvel built that I want, that I've always wanted ever since I was a kid. So, and now it's what I have. The biggest thing initially that you get with Charvel is the neck profile. The neck profile is very distinctive. It doesn't taper a lot. It's real thin, and it's a compound radius. So it's a steeper radius here, and then a flatter radius, and works its way down to a flatter radius for big string bending and tremolo work. 2 humbuckers and a tremolo that actually stays in tune. That's a novel approach. There's nothing on here that doesn't need to be here. The big frets, the rounded over fretboard edges, it already feels comfy. It feels like you've played it for 100 years as soon as you wrap your hand around one. I mean, this feels just like any of mine. And I could do a gig on this right now and not feel uncomfortable. Plug this in and play it and shut up. That's the other appeal of Charvel being at Fender, is that Mike Eldred and Mike Shannon, and basically all the guys that originally worked for Grover at Charvel, work for Fender and are building these guitars. That's awesome. You know, it's those guys. So you're getting a real one. You're not getting like some you know, knockoff version of it. You're getting an actual Charvel. And what I think is kind of cool about it is, you know, in doing what I do in Nashville, is being sort of the flag flyer for the brand, because initially it was a hot rod guitar. It was nothing more than a Fender guitar built just with hot rodded parts, you know, bigger frets, flatter radius fretboards, humbucking pickups, and that kind of thing. It wasn't a wild, pointy, heavy metal thing. It was just a hot rod, a California hot rod. And so it got associated with rock and metal, but it's really just a fun, fast guitar to play. It's the beginning of it all. Why not play that one?